to see, and he'd try to reach out for it. The first thing you're supposed to do is keep a wounded man from going into shock. But he was too far gone. Nothing I could do for him. He died in my arms. I was on my way to treat another soldier when a piece of shrapnel the size of my hand tore a hole in my left thigh. I put a tourniquet on it, gave myself a shot of morphine, and went back to work. You did the job you were trained to do. If you didn't, you died. I could feel my right arm going numb from the first bullet. Saw a guy struggling in chest-deep water. Grabbed him with my good arm just as a Higgins boat rolled in and dropped its ramp. The ramp hit me right in the back, crushed 2 vertebrae, and pushed us both to the bottom. That's when I started talking to the one guy I knew could help me. I said, God, I've asked you many times, but just give me another chance. Let me save one more person. And for some reason, that boat raised its ramp and backed out. Somehow I managed to drag us both to safety. I told Corporal Lepore he'd have to take my place. He stood up, and then he just collapsed against my shoulder. His helmet fell off, and I saw the hole right in the center. Everything went black after that. The next thing I knew, I was on a boat going back to England. A Navy doctor looked at my dog tags and he told me, we have another Lambert here. My brother's Bill's stretcher was put right next to mine on the dock at Weymouth. He'd been on the beach with G Company. We went to the hospital in the same ambulance. When I woke up, he was on the cot next to me. He looked over and said, what are you doing here? Same thing you are, I told him. And he said, oh God, now what's Mother gonna think? We both made it out okay. Bill lived to be 92. People who have never been in a war should understand what soldiers give up. The guys we left on Omaha Beach never had a chance to live the lives they've dreamed of. Day hasn't gone by when I haven't prayed for the men we lost and their families. I still wake up at night sometimes thinking about the guys. Every man that walked into those machine guns and that artillery fire on Omaha Beach that day, every man was a hero. What kind of person would I be if I didn't tell their stories? Such an honor, sir, to tell your story. God bless you.
Hat is matte black. I got the boots as black to match. Riding on a horse. Ah! You can whip your Porsche. I've been in the valley. You ain't been up off that porch now. Can't nobody tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing.
We don't need. You know what I saw in the fridge this morning? What in the fuck is almond milk? Show me the tit on an almond. Oh. I wonder if anybody else is going to read anything tonight. I do this because I didn't expect to be up here. And I've got 43 minutes to say, seconds to say this in. And I've already wasted a half of that. What can I say in 45 seconds? After just receiving the most meaningful acknowledgement of my 55-year career. from a group of my peers, many of whom I don't even know, or know only from afar as a fan who respects their work. Not time to say enough. But I can say thank you, and I can tell you that I'm honored and grateful to be in your company, whether you're in this audience or watching at home. After seeing the work of my fellow nominees, I'm not even sure I should be standing up here. I'm sure I'll get over that. I'm going to treasure this guy, this gal, because it comes from all of you, my brothers and sisters from SAG-AFTRA. I'll treasure it as a constant reminder of 1883 and what a gift it was to all of us on both sides of the camera. To my incredible castmates, there's a piece of this for all of you, not only for who you are, but for your beautiful work that helped me find the way. I love you all for that. Thank you, Taylor Sheridan, for your brilliant script, and David Glasser, and everyone else at 101. Thank you to Paramount. Thank you to my team, David, Laura, and Becca. And thank you to my wife, my beautiful Catherine, my partner through thick and thin, and the mother of our beautiful daughter. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Second best never crosses your mind. When you're set in your ways, you stay true to yourself. If you can drink to that, we've got a beer with your name on it.
Like the Rocky Mountains themselves, Coors Banquet is an American original. Since 1873, our beer's been brewed in Golden, Colorado, because that's where we find our Rocky Mountain water and two-row high country barley. Originals always follow their own road, and that road has brought Coors Banquet right over the border to Canada. Coors, the banquet beer.